It was not that good at aiming, I should say.
That's called a sword tornado. Oh no!
Oh!
I just put water on my ship.
I heard it. I heard
damn
it.
it.
I heard it.
Hey, you beautiful buccaneers, Falcore here. So, no matter how long you've been playing the game, there is always something you did not know about. Even myself, on occasion, will find a place or some info that until this point I had no clue existed. So let's look at some of these things, and I'm betting there is at least one of them that you did not know about. So obviously there are countless things that the average player wouldn't know about in the game, so feel free to write in the comment section below about anything you would like to share with the community. But here is a list of not so well known secrets in the game, starting with the more widely known and ending with the more mysterious. Cargo runs. Have you ever wondered where the NPC is for your hand-in or pickup location at an outpost? Well, did you know that the first letter of the person's name corresponds to which shop or faction they're from? For example, Tina for tavern, Wanda for the weaponsmith, Terry for the tool shop. You'd be surprised how many people do not know about this and how much of a lifesaver it is once you figure it all out. Campfires. Throughout the Sea of Thieves, campfires can be interacted with. Simply place planks and light with a lantern and cook your favorite food. But did you know that you can light these fires with your sword? After a random amount of attempts, your sword will create a spark that will eventually light the fire. The same can be done with your gun. I have no idea why this is a feature, but hey, it's there. I wonder. Well, if that didn't work, it would have been as stupid as Maiden Voyage. Whether you're new or a seasoned pro, we've all done this fantastic little intro into the game. But upon completion, you are gifted with a very awesome cinematic as your ship is set loose into the Sea of Thieves. In the distance, as you approach, you see an island with a ship emerging from it. This island is in fact Thieves Haven, and was the first island the Pirate Lord found when entering the Sea of Thieves. It was also his crew's original base of operations, where they intended to stash all of their treasure, hence the name Thieves Haven. There is also a lot of people who have speculated what is in the shroud south of the map. Could it be the Ice Zone? But I'm afraid the truth is far from mysterious. This area is home to Old Sailor's Isle, the Maiden Voyage, and a whole load of empty sea, which is the real world. Storms. We've all experienced a storm, and we've all tried our best to avoid them. There is also a whole load of bogus theories about the storm, such as the wind blows towards it and the storm follows you, all of which are wrong. But there is one fact about the storms I'm betting you did not know. The storm actually has 3 varying degrees of intensity, depending on the area in which you happen to get stuck within it. If you're riding through the storm in the Shores of Plenty, you're given a somewhat easy ride. But if you're stuck in a storm in the wilds or ancient isles, you're going to experience a far more intense storm. The wilds being the most intense with the largest waves and causes the most damage to your ship. The Galleon. The Sea of Thieves map can be found within the Maiden Voyage and used to be the first map you started with when launching the game, and it shows its real-world location, just north of Mosquito Isle. Mosquito Isle is also home to a place called Drake's Harbourage, which is named after the pirate Sir Francis Drake. Sir Francis Drake sailed a ship called the Golden Hind, which is one of the very few pirate ships that was restored and still sails to this day. This ship was in fact the inspiration behind the galleon we see in the game today. Sir Francis Drake was also one of the many sailors of the era to log sightings of mermaids in the ocean around this area, and Drake's Harbourage became a somewhat tourist attraction for quite some time due to these reports. Revenge of the Morning Star. One of the areas you need to visit for this tall tale is Cannon Cove. You will have to decipher skeleton rooms to find a location of some buried treasure. This will take you on a path to a campfire, a cave, an impaled skeleton, a Kraken cave painting, and eventually the shoreline. This questline was purposefully crafted this way to copy the 2015 E3 gameplay footage as a tribute to a very early build of the game. Forts. The forts in Sea of Thieves were built by those loyal to Flameheart. Every fort within the game is a sort of tribute stack toward the Lord of Flame, and have been in use since day one. The skeleton fanboys have been trying to impress Flameheart with their loot stacks in the hopes that he would return one day. And not so long ago, a new fort appeared in the Devil's Roar. Now, although Flameheart is going to be royally pissed at the skeletons for losing their tribute on a daily basis, he will, however, be quite pleased to know that the skeletons have laid out these forts in a very cunning way. If you put a line between each fort in the Sea of Thieves, it makes the shape of a heart. Flameheart. Joy, that's sweet.